Hello everybody and welcome back to the MiNameIsJake channel. We are back with some more of the Minecraft Let's Play, and we are at the future location of our castle build. So we went and found this at the end of the last episode, sort of clear ahead of the disgustingness we had to speak about. And yeah, first things first, what I want to do, because especially considering we've got this to-do file with us. So we've got castle build. I need to make a list of all the stuff that we need. So we need food. Also saplings and dirt. We're going to need a bunch of torches. I also want some digging. Some what the fuck? That should be fine. Digging pickaxes. And I want some shulker boxes. Because we are going to try and keep all the stone that we mine, and I am just going to grab it as cobblestone just because it's going to be cheaper on pickaxes, and we do have our mass smelting farm that we can use. I'm just going to take this off just because it looks infinitely better. Let's actually get some supplies. Apparently I had chests. What have I got in my ender chest? Is that full? No, that's full of stuff. Okay. I'll keep that here. Just drop off some of the random crap. See, I want to bring some food over, possibly a way of making food. But if not, I'm hopefully... Is that the same level as over here? Yes, it is. This seems to be, I think, a good level to start and sort of build from here. You know, a lot of this will probably get dug up and turned to dirt, maybe, but it's going to be a good place for us to sort of start digging. Sharpness 4. I must have found that in a thing. Okay. What I want to do next, sort of as we've written our list of what we want to do, is I want to see where we come out in the nether. There's probably a more sensible way to have done this, but never mind. This is probably going to move, which is why I'm not doing it sort of fancy or anything. Because as I say, to be honest with you, I sense incoming death. Let's see where we pop out, because we're sort of halfway between places, so I think we shouldn't be too far away from stuff that already exists. Okay, so there is a pre-existing channel. So I wonder if let's do the old torch method. Can we... Oops. Just to like... get down here. I'm a bit... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it a little bit safer to get down there if at all possible. So this is obviously a bit of our nether tunnel. So in theory, could we branch off this? How far are we from... Okay, so we're like just bang in the middle of the tunnel. Okay, what's the height level here? 78 for head height. So if we try and... Ooh, very close to lava. So I wonder... There's something detonated here, or am I just confusing myself? I'm just confusing myself, it's fine. So if we... So what height are we here? 103. So if we... I almost want to have a slightly slower speed pick for this. But if we... It is slightly worrying to me that every single thing that we build is ending up coming into the same tunnel. Okay, so like legitimately. Where's the edge of the... Wait. I'm gonna pull that back just in case I need it. I wish I brought that chest with me. I guess I've got enough chest in oak planks. Just dump some crap. Scary times. Oh, really, really fucking scary times. Alright. Oh, very scary times. I've just seen what's there. Okay. You're the reason why I usually put cobble into this layer. Right. Let's just dig all the way across, shall we? Please no shooterino. Right. Oh God. Are you angry at me? Yes, great. Please don't hit a fucking pigman. Oh! Guest here? Okay. Bit might be not that bothered about gas tiers at the minute. Oops. Right, let me just head up again I want to try and get some X and Y chords written down. I might have to renumber all the stops. Let's fire up the old notepad on this machine. So this is 187 103 minus 178. So we'll see how close we can get to that. Let's have a wander down here. Okay, so this is the x-axis, so we need to go to 187. Oh, we're here. So that is 187 minus 178. Bad news. Okie dokie. Apparently we're down a block somehow. Okay. Oh, but we're slap bang in the middle. Okay. This one is going to be main total to castle. I mean, depending on how far away we are, maybe eventually I will do a castle themed tunnel to the castle. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I don't have any. I have some stone on me. So we can. So what height would the floor actually be at? So the floor would be classed as a thing higher. So obsidian. Did I drop my obsidian in here? Yep. So obsidian would go. I believe at this height. Does that make sense? Because then you can have a step into it. Is that really nothing? Oh. This like that. Oh! Shit. I know you're going to be a pain at a later date. Come here. Do not fall into that. So, must I don't have the boat on me, do I? Yeah, I guess the floor would actually... Okay, let's take... Let's go back through so we can get our flint and steel. We'll then come back, we can rip the portal down, move it. And fingers crossed it should be okay. And as I say, we can put this in for now. I might decide to, you know, the hole next to it sort of bonk and come parallel to where this comes from, but let's head back through. Just because otherwise I feel like it's a bit too many to have all on one tunnel, because there'll be so many stops. It's a little bit over the top, so let's break this down. Tell you what, actually, I'll leave that there for now, because obviously we've got to get back if this portal down here doesn't work. We've got plenty of obsidian to do the portal down here. Ooh, piss. We'll start with one like this for now. Right, let's see where this takes us. To the castle! Right. Excellent, okay, so we've got a way to get to the castle for now. As I say, this would be... So this is then 187, from... height of 79. So, as I say, if we wanted to, ones that come diagonal, make it go diagonal to sort of this, and then fire it down. But I presume the spawn must be that way. Okay, let's walk back there. I believe spawn is about 0, in the nether. I don't have flame on this bow anymore, clearly. So if we needed to, we could use this. Because at the minute, obviously, we only have 2 proper ways out. We have that goes to the sort of villager area, so it's dressed a bit villagery. The bit that goes to nether fortress and stuff, so it's all nethery. We could introduce this. Because what? It's 204124. So yeah, so this is basically go 20 blocks kinked and then carry on parallel, and we could do it kind of like a castle. So maybe for now, that one we made we'll sort of use as the service entrance, but then have I got those? So reserved for castle. Because yeah, it does mean that it won't be diagonal for very long, but to be honest with you, with how painful this was to do diagonally, probably for the best. So we could go blob and then down. It would run parallel to this, but I mean, how long is this? So I mean, minus 78, 178 to 123. So that's roughly what, 300 blocks. And I would introduce eyes because this is a long way. But for now, if you just stick to that side, you'll hit that, and yeah. Okay, so let's head back. So that's sort of 2 projects we've got in the bag to do. Head back to our main base. Let's say this is going to be the first time that we sort of create a base that's going to be different. And also, I might take that over there. That's a good idea. Move beacon. Because, yeah, I think that's going to be a really good idea. Also, I should have a bed there. Let's just get rid of some of this. So we'll keep the food on us. We can get rid of the rail. Get rid of the netherrack. Coal, keep. Iron, I'm going to keep. Food, I'll keep. You can go rid of treasure. Keep that. Bundles, not that exciting. The gold block. Oops. Can put in there. You don't know where bones are meant to be, even though clearly they're meant to be there. For some reason he's putting lapis lazuli in there. I would argue it's an ore. I haven't just put gravel in there, have you? Minerals and ores. Why are you putting gravel in there? He's lost the plot completely, I think, poor lad. Stony stuff. Why are you putting gravel in there? Is it because there's ore in there? Jesus. Right, okay. Obsidian is a stony stuff. Netherrack is more nether stuff. Food. Warp stands is nether stuff. I think there is going to be some dark oak, so if I've got some dark oak saplings, pale oak saplings, dark oak, I don't think that's enough to generate what we want. Okay, so we'll go class that as treasure. Let me grab some regular oak as well. Glowberry, stick, wood, blah 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 blah. I'll keep all of that, I think. What did I ever do with lodestones? Sugar shells. How do I? Two of those are in a chest. Made too much, never mind. So a couple of shulker boxes. Someday I'll do some more digging up of that stuff. More chicken. Okay. Ooh. Let's go silk touch just in case. Could put it back if we want to, but yeah. I'll hop back in. Actually, let's just have a look at our book again. It isn't the closest thing in the world, is it? Food, saplings, and dirt. I could also do some more pickaxes, but I don't really have the levels for it at the minute. So that won't be helpful. But we can get some dirt. And then maybe off camera night I can just spend some time killing things while I do something a bit more practical maybe. I'm really confused. So minus 178 we're going to. Oh my god, okay. Bang on, ladies and gents. Obviously I just need to move the portal 90 degrees, but there we are. Of course, the annoying thing would be is if you wanted to get to, you know, one of the other bits, you have to go all the way back to the hub to go all the way back again. Maybe I could keep this going to hook up to the other direction. That's right, fuck off. Okay, so we'll just like block that off for now as not in use. We may have done this. Once too many. Okay, so we have sort of the start of a plan there in that direction. We'll pick this up. Where I guess we would put whatever stone we decide to go with for the castle. It'll be sort of castle-y themed. Because a lot of this stuff is very sort of minor. The idea of, well, the main, like, second project, yeah, should indeed have its own thing. And maybe at some point I will replace these. Because the trouble is that I kind of want it different to Netherrack, because it's sort of this thing, although maybe not. Maybe replace all the stone with Netherrack, just so it looks a bit less what's it? A bit less unfinished. You know, if we used the Nether brick, and then maybe some of these gates just to sort of fence places off. Because I haven't been down any of these ways in ages. I think that is basically a link to where this was. I know we can go down a bit if we want to. But one of these ways may simply just be a way up, because we may want to do some stuff on top of the nether at some point. I mean, if this wheel got massive, there's also a chance we'd have second nether hubs. So one of these main directions may lead to another one of these. With a central, you know, maybe another central hub in the middle or something in the middle. And we do need to fix this. But not today, but I don't know, maybe let's go back to this to-do book because it probably needs updating. More villagers. We're done with villagers. I'm going to say castle project. During generating stuff, that's still a good thing to do. Got loads of packed ice. We've sort of done with packed ice. I'm going to replace that with fix up nether hub. Continue nether hub. It's going to be castle nether line. Small secondary base near ice area. Fighting dragon fire with it. We'll just get rid of all of them. That's our 4 things for now. Move the beacon. So I'll tell you what, if we need to move the beacon, let's head to the villager area. We'll grab some more iron blocks. And we can sort of recreate this beacony area. How are we doing for irony shit? Well, that's full. Why are we... weird. No, that's not what I wanted to do. But why are you not crafting anymore? Oh, fuck. Not my intention. Yeah, why are you broken? There's something... So how is this meant to work? I can't remember how this is even meant to work. Right, Chester, you need to... Oh, whatever you're called. Other Chester. Fuck off. No, no, whoops. Right, just... Right, I don't know what the problem is. You need to fuck off out of the way immediately, you annoying thing. Right, fucking... Right, okay, so... Is this going to cause a problem if I do this? Shouldn't do. So is it just that there's too many? Is that the problem? Let me Google it. Auto crafter stock. Minecraft 26.1. Okay, we might just be too fast for this, apparently. Great. Okay, well, let's grab up all our dirt that we've thrown everywhere, and we'll get this little shit to stop whatever the hell he's doing there. Let's do some hope and praying, I guess. We'll do some manual crafting. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a cat here, I don't know why. Wrong shulker box. That's right, just look at your death. Right, we'll vomanus, because we're clearly just causing hell here. Wander back. I don't think I'll ever bother converting this to ice, because it's not far enough away, really. So let's head down here. Yeah, this bit might even be walk, because diagonal, and then you go on ice down there. But let's head back. Fly down this left hand side and we'll get stopped by that crafting table. That's just for access. This is the actual way across. Okay, shulkery boxes. Got some dirt. Tell you what, let's just a couple of dark oak, some regular oak. We have got some regular oak around, I guess, to grab as well. But that's just gathering the ore. I do want to put a bed here. I brought a bed with me. Don't particularly have a house yet here. I'm considering literally building a dirt bunker. Almost like how you would sort of build a tent, I guess, if you were sort of, you know, in field operations. But I am literally going to, because of people like you. This is our sort of first external encampment. Sheep. Sheep. Another thing we've got to remember, I guess, as well, is there's not much point doing the tunnels until we've decided absolutely 100% where stuff's going. Because I presume... Also, we haven't sort of... Once the area's cleared, so it's a bit easier to see, I will decide which way the castle's going to face, or what the entrance at least is going to be. Because again, this isn't just a castle, sort of... The outer extremities here are going to be walls, yes, but then... oh, one of them's grown already. There'll be then a castle within the walls, sort of between the walls of the castle. There will be sort of villages and things. I guess because of the way that we're doing this, the idea of a moat kind of drops away, but I've already got a moat, I guess, at my original base. Yeah, that's completely surrounded by water, so I'm not too bothered about that. Unless we put a moat around the whole of the bottom of the hill. That would be a bit of a challenge. I did manage to get the mind working. I'm not sure if I showed that in the last episode or not. I had to update it, but once I updated it, we were good. I don't know if I'm so slow to open this thing, but that's to my server, yes. So... yeah, so you can see we've not quite joined the two together. So it sort of ended here. This is where we walked through the sand, and then this here. Oh, in fact, you see, it's updating now. You can see where we've built a little house here. So I think that's sort of the edge. Then it pops up a bit here. We might sort of take some of that down. But there's our village over there. There's sort of the forest below. And again, there will be sort of high villages that will be within the castle walls, and then yeah, this bit will be sort of taken down a peg or two. Maybe that would make sense for the road out, because the idea is that there'll be sort of villages inside the walls, villages just outside the walls with sort of guards guarding the way in. So yeah, maybe that would be the way down. That makes a bit more sense down that side of the mountain. But yeah, all the volcano, I guess, with the lava being on top. What does it say this? Overworld. Does it not say now what biome I'm in, or am I missing that? Stony Peaks. Definitely explains the kind of area that we are in. Not even that bothered about putting a roof on this, to be honest. And we'll just chuck plenty of torches. We'll make, oops. Some doors. Maybe we should have a look at naming these shulker boxes. But yeah, we've got the beacons. Maybe we should look at whereabouts is going to be roughly middle to put the beacons. In fact, does unmind help us? And to be honest, to get it sort of in the middle, in that little bit there. Sort of here. Is that little white drop I can see? Unless this is what that is. No, there's definitely sort of a rise and a drop. Yes, I think this is where it thinks we should place the beacon. So what height's this? 152. So off the top of my head, I can't remember if a beacon is at 4 things of blocks. Okay. So that's 4 things of blocks, which will go around like so. Second layer. I don't want to use up good picks like this. That's the other thing that I do not want to do. Because there's a fortune pick, I believe. Okay, yeah, this bottom level's going to be a bit of a nightmare to do, but never mind. It's getting dark again, because of course it is. How long have we been going for? Oh, just like bang on an hour. We'll probably wrap it up soon. What's raining? One reason why you mount a roof. Put some torches in here just so we don't get nasties down here. Okay, let's just do. Then in theory, the cat's up here too. right, that's fine. I have phase 2, so... Efficiency 4, so we need to efficiency 5 picks. It doesn't seem that fast. It is haste that I want. I mean, he's got a pickaxe on it. You'd think it's haste that you want. So I guess maybe we are ready to begin digging, I guess, after this hour-long thing. So as I say, yes, over this way, I believe it is. You can see that the world sort of drops away a bit. Then it rises again. We've sort of got this lump. The idea is to take this lump out, but still use it maybe sort of down here as the way out of the castle. So I think the castle is going to face this way. And yeah, there'll be sort of a main wall around everything, and the ground might be built up so it's sort of up to the wall, all level and flat. And then yeah, we'll keep going. I don't know how deep this is. Maybe it looks like just maybe 1 or 2 blocks. 3 blocks. Again, I'm thinking about sort of making it look very resource rich. I'm not saying everything's made out of gold, but gold, iron, copper, sort of enlaced around all the stone and the brick. Maybe what we'll do in the next episode is we'll look at having sleep. No, we'll look at generating some sort of like sample walls of all the different stone, and we can sort of go from there. But I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, to subscribe. Any comments, questions, feedback, leave that in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.